What's up, this is Brandon Smitley from BrandonSmitley.com, bringing a training log video with commentary. Week 10, day 4, dynamic effort day from Thursday. The final real training session of meet prep for the APF meet. Some speed bench stuff like usual, except things are down just a little bit. It's only 6 triples at 40% today. So 130 bar weight. Overall, I thought my speed and technique looked pretty good. Felt pretty locked in. Felt quick. I felt consistent. So at this point, that should definitely be the case. Then afterwards, instead of doing wide grip pressing, worked up with the band still on. So worked up to 245 for 3, and then went to 275. And I was gonna hopefully try to go for 3. First one felt pretty good about. Second one got really grindy, and I decided to not even risk going for the third one. So I kind of just cut my losses there. That tied an all-time PR, but I thought that moved pretty good for a PR. It definitely moved better than the last time I hit that. So that's a good indication right there. And I think that the way it felt, my bench press is still pretty locked in. I have no idea on tension, but it looked and felt like it was probably about my opener on the chest and about a third attempt at the top. So we're looking at around 300 pounds on the chest and 330 to 340 at the top. So it just depends on how much band tension's on there, because I know I'm short. But as you can see, that's the end of the footage. Nothing else was really all that exciting. We're looking at some back work as usual, but there's even less volume of that, and a little bit of ab work, and that pretty much rounded out the training session. The recap of my bench press training session as a whole, I thought I went pretty well. Just like my squat and deadlift, there were no misses. That's always a goal of mine. I try not to miss weights ever, but it does happen on occasion. But with that said, no missed bench reps. It's a really, really good sign. Strength felt really good. Technique felt really good, which it should be. I mean, I've essentially been doing competition lifts for damn near 6 months at this point, which is an incredibly long time for me. That's not like me at all. It probably explains why mentally I am just ready for a break more than ever. I'm ready to get on the platform, but I can't wait to come back home off the airplane and just take a couple days to decompress and not worry about touching a weight, not worried about getting under a straight bar of any kind, and just taking some actual personal time away from the weights. I love training. I love the process of training. I think I love the process of training more than I actually love training, to be honest. But it's just nearly 6 months of being in a competitive cycle of some kind is a long time. So with that said, hopefully rest is going to be good for me. I definitely will jump back into training the week I get back. I always do, but it will be super light. It's not going to be any competition-based movements or anything like that. But back to the bench press training, I gave the wide grip benching a go after my speed work. I'm indifferent on it at this point. We'll see what happens on meet day. But one thing I did notice was when I went back to the close grip work with the shoulder saver like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I felt a little unstable. I didn't feel as strong as I thought I could. I still hit a PR, but that could be in large fact to the largely due to the fact that I been hitting my triceps really hard. So who knows? We'll see what happens. If I hit a bench PR, something continued to work. That could just very well be the layout and not so much that one exercise. But I do think that for the next meet, you can expect to see me run with a close grip option for that supplemental movement. Otherwise, I think everything else is going to stay the same. I think I'm going to continue to drill my back on the dynamic day and my triceps on the max effort day. It's just been a really good thing in terms of recovery. It's brought my triceps up. It's brought my back up. It's helped me maintain a good amount of lean body mass even when trying to get my weight down. So that's also good. And then I'll also be keeping those mini sessions I've been doing. If you keep up with my training log on Elitefts, I don't video those, but usually Mondays and Wednesdays I'm in the rec, getting in some recovery and blood flow like work. So it's anywhere from 3 to 4 exercises, from anywhere from 3 to 6 sets of anywhere from 10 to 30, 40 reps per set. Sounds like a lot of variables, but really it says, you know, try not to use a barbell of any kind. It's pretty much my goal. So I'm using machines, I'm using some dumbbells, I'm using some bands, I'm using some cables. I'm using stuff I don't really have a whole lot of access to continue to increase blood flow and recovery. So, and then also stimulate a little bit of hypertrophy as well. And I did feel that helped keep me in good shape from a GBP standpoint on top of my walking and top of my regular training. So I mean, I'm someone that trains a lot and does a lot of stuff, and that could be partially why I'm kind of burnt out, because I've been doing this style. The method I've changed over with it basically for the whole 6 months. I think it's why I'm a little exhausted. I think it's why I need a little bit of time off. But I will say that they have posted the roster, and I'm the only open 60 kilogram lifter. So as long as I don't bomb, I go to Worlds. So that's at least semi-exciting. However, I mainly am doing this for Worlds to get the World Stage competition. I would assume that being on the World Stage, I will see some more 132 pounders. And also, judging is a lot more strict at WPCs. I had some friends bomb out of WPCs 2 years ago. Just some very close calls. So, I'm excited to get on the platform. I'm going to try to stop rambling here. This has kind of gone on a little bit too long. But without further ado, videos will basically be done. At least training log videos will be done until that meet. And then I'll have a meet recap video, at least of my attempts. And then I may do a video of my actual recap and thoughts of the whole process. That will just depend, because I also have to do a written meet report for Elitefts, and it kind of gets redundant to write one and also video one. So, if you guys have any questions about the meet prep cycle or anything that changed, used, whatever, you could certainly feel free to let me know. And thanks for checking in, and you can keep up with all my stuff over on elitefts.com.